How you doing? I'm just going to quickly show you how to edit uh, products and add products in the website. So once you're logged in, you'll see something like this, the page here when you arrive. You can ignore all of these notifications. What you need to go down to is to products down here, and we can see that we can have a look at all products. And for now, I'll just show you how an example of how to change one and then how to change it back. So we have a few options here already. So we can actually delete products here. This is a draft product because we have draft is written here. And that means it's not live on the website. It's just a draft. If we want to make that a live one, we can actually either click the edit button that will open up the larger page for editing, or we can just click the quick edit here and we can change it from draft to published and then hit the update button. As you can see as well, we've got a few other options in here. This is just really if you want to quickly edit something, I suppose. But realistically, the best place to edit anything is in this edit button in here, because here we have to have we have an overview of the entire product. So obviously we have the name, we have the link to the product. This is generated automatically, but it can be changed if you like by hitting edit. We have a short description, a product description, and underneath we have another description area here as well. And this is the pricing and quantity area. So at the moment, for this particular product, you can set a price here. Say it's 300 euros, but you want to say it has a sale price of 120 euros. So you can put that in there. Or often I schedule prices for you. So you can say, I want this sale to schedule from tomorrow, and then I want it to end next week. You can put in the dates here, and then this sale price will activate on those dates and will cancel on this date. These are options for taxes. Generally, you don't need to touch anything here. Inventory, I believe you have another system to track that. And then you have shipping options in here. There might be some extra shipping options to put in here, but I don't think you have anything like that in your in any of your other products. You have linked products, so these would be products that are similar that you say you might want to sell an accessory to this product, so you would put in an upsell product, and it's just easily you just start typing something, and then you get some options to add in here. So I just typed in, and then these would be upsells, and they would appear at the bottom of the page underneath the product itself. And then cross sells are, I suppose, products that are similar, or that, if you know what I mean, that are similar products to it. So and they would also appear on the checkout area. In here we have categories, so you can actually add it to a certain category, whichever you think is the most kind of appropriate to go in here. For example, you could just choose, I'm looking for Tang, I don't see it in here. You know, you could just, well, I'm just going to select a category. We'll just choose car accessories. And then it would appear under that category. So what else can we do here? We can set an image. So this is the product image in here. You click this product image. You can either upload an image. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So you upload the image, you select the file, and or you can, and then it would appear here, and you choose the file and you click set product image. You can add in a gallery, so if there's a lot of images, so we have a look at this one. So let me see, I'm now selecting the the control button as well to select multiple images. So there, add to gallery, and so that everything else is kind of, you don't need to worry about. I will just tell you something about this area. So you have two areas for text on a product, and they're a little bit weirdly laid out in WooCommerce, in that the text at the bottom, at the top here, actually appears in the bottom of the page when you look at it. So it's a bit confusing in that way. I don't know why they do it that way, but I'll just show you when we have a look at the front end now. Let's put that in there. Sometimes it's best to put in the description in this part here because it'll appear at the top of the page and this will appear at the bottom. So let's just have a look at this one. So I'm going to click, when I'm ready, I'm going to click publish. There we go, I'm going to click publish. And when that's done, I'm going to have a look at the page itself. It's just processing here. And there we go. I'm going to click on this and it's going to open up the page for me. So there we go. We have the image, we have the gallery, like I said. You notice that the price is still normal. And you see where I put in the word short description? That's where that appears here, you see. And the longer description actually appears down here. So depending on how you want to put it in, you can put it in different places. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, I think. There is a question of like, how do you connect the inventory? And this is something that you probably should check with Marcin or Matthew. But for the moment anyway, this is how you add a new product. I'm just going to quickly change the price for a second to show you that this is, I'm going to change it to that date. I'm going to click update, and then you'll see that the sale price will now appear on the front end. I'm just waiting for that to process, and I'm going to refresh the page, and you're going to see 300 crossed out here and 120 put in. So that's how you put in the sale. So I say now, now at this moment, I'm going to convert this to a draft. I'm going to undo everything that I did because actually, okay, and I'm going to save it as a draft again. I'm going to get rid of that image and these. I'm just going to delete that and delete this and delete this and this, and then I'm going to click. I'm just going to undo that category, and then I'm going to click I'm going to click update first. So now I actually need to change this to a draft. I kind of do that up here in the publish area here. I probably should have changed that before that, but before updating, but we can do it again. So the status is now draft. So there we go, we can update that. If we want to have a look at a product, say if we just find a product, random product, and you want to change the price of this product, you go up here, you go to your product, or you can have a look in the back end if you want, and you can click edit. This is a category, sorry. So I'm just going to open the product, and then it says edit product, and that will open up. And again, we can go down here and change the price here, or add in a sale price, things like that. In here, you see you have the SKU. You have that code that you need for updating your internal systems, I believe. So this is where you put something like that in there. And then when you're ready, of course, always click update. And again, you have the categories. You can add it in there. See, that's where it is at the moment. You have only one image here, and there's no gallery. So that's how this one works. And that's pretty much how the product page works. I'm going to have a look at shipping here. Linked products, there's nothing in there. Attributes, kind of getting into more technical system here, but you don't really need that because you're just selling plain products. Say if you were selling clothes, you could add in red colors like red, blue, whatever, the color of the clothes of the product, or sizes of the product. You can add in attributes and prices in here and things like that, but you won't need that, so not really much to worry about it. Some a purchase note, so for someone who just bought it, you get a note along with their notification about the product itself and so on. That's it really. You don't sell any virtual or downloadable products, so I so hopefully this was informative and made sense. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.